Welcome everybody to the 8th and final part of my Incredibles the Game replay. This is where the Incredibles, or the Parr family, take on the Omnidroid for the final time. And as I mentioned before, it's the easiest Omnidroid fight. Now you can probably tell by the Omnidroid's icon in the upper right that there are 5 phases, as opposed to 3 in the last 2 boss fights against it. The first thing you gotta do is approach it, while it's constantly shooting and throwing things at you. You gotta get to Syndrome's remote. When you get close enough, it's gonna block it, and you just gotta lift its claw up. Oh, there go Violet and Dash. And now you gotta defend them. And that was also the first phase. Pretty easy, huh? Oh, really? Oh god. I probably may have forgot to mention that the Omnidroid's accuracy when it throws things at you is somewhat amazing. Oh, come on, let me move. Oh my god, come on. What you gotta do now is throw a bunch of rocks at its head. Is there a health power-up anywhere? Oh no, come on, pick up something. You leave them kids alone, you. Keep those claws away from me! Oh, and also, don't get underneath the Omnidroid, otherwise it'll try to smash you. Crap. I'm most likely dead here. Oh, or maybe not. Dash and Violet are saved. Oh, but they dropped the remote. The Omnidroid's gonna jump again. Wait, I see a health power-up. I see 2. That was close. Get it? What? You gotta be kidding me! Oh my god. You actually do start the entire boss fight over. But seriously, I got that health power-up, and somehow I still died. What, should I have went for the red one instead? So when you get close to the Omnidroid again, it's once again gonna block Syndrome's remote with its claw and you gotta lift it up. And that's all that will happen in the third phase. My god! Its accuracy is way too good. And now, look who's gonna jump in. Frozone is here. Pretty much haven't seen him since level 1 or so. It's also a shame that you never do play as Frozone. Well, not in this version anyway. You do play as him in the Game Boy Advance version, and he's also one of the main characters of The Incredibles Rise of the Underminer. I never played that one, nor am I really all that interested in it. And that game is also backwards compatible with the Xbox 360.
Why is it never easy?
So just like with Violet and Dash, you gotta make sure Frozone doesn't get killed.
Why do they even try?
What? How did I not damage it there? And yes, it does this claw attack every single time you damage it. Come on! Oh my god. Is it ever gonna stop doing that? I think there are exactly 3 bonus items in the final level. In fact, I see one right now, way far ahead. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. You'll actually have a second chance to get those bonus items after you already finish the final level. And you'll see how, after I do so. Come on, come on. Oh wow, Frozone was almost dead. I just realized that. Did you see how low his health was? And this is the final phase. Helen's now got the remote, while Bob's got its spinning claw. Just gotta... As you're trying to aim the claw, it'll just move itself. And oh, I did it! Everybody duck! And that was it. One last clip from the movie played after that. But as always, I had to cut that out. But the game is over. And as the end credits roll, you can now just roam around the final level. And this is what I meant when I said you get a second chance of getting all the bonus items. You can do so while the credits are rolling. Look at all the rocks and debris that the Omnidroid left behind. I think I already got the 3rd bonus item earlier on. It may have been, like, on top of this RV over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. You can even get all the health power-ups that are still around here, even though there's no need to, since, you know, you've beaten the game. Well, that's it. I'm just gonna let the rest of the credits roll here. Also, remember what I said earlier that, well, I mentioned before that Bob and Helen don't have the same voice actors as in the movie, but I also mentioned that Richard McGonigal voices Mr. Incredible, just like when he voiced Sully in Uncharted. You'll see that when the cast list comes, in case you didn't believe me earlier. Although I'm not sure why you wouldn't believe me, since a lot of movie licensed games don't always have all the same voice actors as the movies they're based on.
Now, back to business.
Well, I'm glad to see that Brad Bird was somewhat involved with this game. Was he? I mean, he was the writer and director of the movie. I assume that maybe he had some involvement in the game. Okay, here's the cast list. Jason Lee, Samuel L. Jackson, and see, Richard McGonigal. As I said. And you must still be happy that Samuel Jackson reprised his role as Frozone, and even Jason Lee voiced, well, Syndrome as a kid at least. But hey, that's it for my replay of The Incredibles. Although before I end this part, I might as well show the bonuses, or well, actually, these two right here are just the movie trailer and making of the game. I'm not really going to show either of them. But, oh wait, actually, I think you can only view all the extra content you get from the bonus items during the game itself. So let me restart the first level, just to show off all the bonuses that I unlocked so far in the playthrough.
Right.
So, when you pause the game, you go to Gallery, and, well, that's, wait. Oh, these must be, those are the cinematics from the movie that you see in the game, but the artwork here, I assume that you get all this from collecting the bonus items. Obviously, I missed several of them, but I don't usually care for concept art. I'm pretty sure most people don't. But this really is what you get for getting the bonus items. Well, I suppose some of this concept art looks fairly interesting. But again, I'm just not a fan of it at all.
You might think about
Oh yeah, I forgot about the secrets.
are just
Well,
false.
I didn't even have any of the codes for the game, but when you go to secrets, you enter a code and you unlock some kind of cheat. Well, I assume they're cheats. There are some that give you, well, some, I don't know what to call them, but I guess they're just cheats that you enter a code in when you go to secrets. Again, I never had any of the codes, so I wasn't able to show any of them off. Not that it even matters. The game is over anyway. I hope you all enjoyed playing The Incredibles the game as much as I did. Not to mention back in 2004. And of course, I hope you liked my playthrough too. And I do hope that this will be the last time I record this game. I recorded PS2 at first, then Game Boy Advance, and now Xbox. I mean, this has got to be the last time. And I'm not so sure if I really want to consider playing Rise of the Underminer, even though I don't have that game. But if I do ever decide to take an interest in it, I might play it and show it. But I just don't know. But that's gonna be the end of my playthrough. Thank you for watching my not second, but just my replay of The Incredibles. Thank you all for watching, and see you later. Bye everyone.
Permission to start the